Let us proceed with a
Okay,
renewed
so
heart.
we finished chapter 44. Now we need to go to the lobby, and there's still more story here.
I look forward to welcoming the morning with you.
Okay, so we're going back to Anderson. In Anderson's office...
Eden was utterly destroyed in the battle with the Queen. And the Queen forcefully took Lillyweiss's body.
Oh, okay, so now he's just finding out about this. Are you alright, Deputy Chief? Yeah, no, he's not gonna be alright.
What do you mean?
You look really angry.
Do I? Sharp eyes you have. I'm absolutely livid.
Yeah.
And I've been pondering how best to deal with this feeling. This won't do. My anger won't subside. I feel like rushing up to the surface and wreaking havoc, but there's nothing I can do with this damn body.
Maybe, maybe the commander needs to become a Nikke.
There's no need to be on edge. I have no intention of venting my frustration on you. That said, each time you return from the surface, you bring back information that never fails to surprise me.
That is true.
This time, however, it is beyond what I can deal with on my own. If the matter of the 4 beasts and their queen is kept strictly between you and those involved, we may be able to contain the spread of information.
If the matter of the 4 beasts and their queen is kept strictly between you and those involved. Okay.
But the fact that the Rapture Queen, an enemy to humanity, has descended to the surface means this is no longer Eden's problem alone. The newly created heretic is openly targeting the Ark as well. This is a grave situation.
Yeah, the one we just fought.
For now, I will gather opinions from various areas. From there, we should be able to determine a rational course of action.
Got it. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
All right. Given the gravity of the matter, I shall ensure we reach a decision without delay. And of course, I will share this only with those who have reason to know it.
Thank you.
Didn't you say you had something else to report?
Yes. I'd like to share the Nikke production technology with Eden.
Scarlet and Rapunzel will be indispensable if we are to face Lilyweiss.
Yeah, I mean, that's his, like, we don't know that he's the legendary commander yet. Like, obviously, like, you know, as the player we know, but the commander doesn't know that Anderson is the legendary commander yet, I believe, right? So, but Anderson probably wants to save Scarlet and Rapunzel.
Yet, with just that one statement of yours, everything you've built could crumble. It's precisely the sort of thing that could get you branded a traitor.
Yep, that's what I was saying when they suggested it. That they might think that we're doing that. I don't think now's the time to worry about that.
Fair enough. So you're saying this isn't the time to concern yourself with power and authority. I get your point. I'll make sure to put in a good word for you.
What do you mean by that? Because what, like, who does he have to put in a good word with? The other CEOs, or like who's pulling the strings?
I don't have authority over the Ark's core technology.
Probably Enoch, right?
Burningum does.
Ah, Burningum.
I'll set up a meeting between you two. Go and make your case. You don't seem keen on the idea.
This is from the PV that we saw.
Didn't you once help his second son?
Second son, what did we do? But he tried to put Marion on the lab table.
It might be worthwhile to bring that up with him.
Got it.
Just talk it through with him. Why are you still standing there? Do you have more to say?
Do we know that he's the legendary commander? No, it's just you didn't tell me to leave first like you usually do.
I see. I suppose I've unknowingly made it a habit to tell others to leave quickly just to conceal my poor health. Lately, my health has actually improved quite a bit.
Is he getting, like, regenerative abilities like we are? Is that...
It almost feels as if I'm getting younger.
What if he becomes just as strong as we're becoming? And we, like, tag team? I'm glad to hear that. Please don't overdo it, though.
I appreciate your concern. I'll keep that in mind. You may take your leave.
All right. In Burningum's office.
I can't quite understand why you're taking so long.
Okay, so Dorothy ran away from Snow White and came here.
I've already handed over the optical camouflage, as well as every piece of new technology. And from what I've heard, the weapons and equipment they produced from it are more than sufficient.
Yes, there's enough to arm every Nikke in the Ark and still have some left. Things are going exceptionally well. Once again, I can't help but be impressed by Eden's technology.
Okay, so Dorothy was feeding them technology and it's helping the Ark.
Then why aren't they proceeding with the Third Surface Reclamation War?
It's not that simple. The biggest issue is that we lack a legitimate justification.
Huh.
Why would reclaiming the surface require any justification? Wasn't that humanity's goal all along?
The Ark is stable for now. We've got everything we need.
So are you saying they just want to keep him down there?
So there's no reason to take unnecessary risks.
I hear a terrorist attack has taken place.
Well, it'll be sorted out soon. We already have a plan in place. From the Ark's perspective, it's not a serious problem, so there's no need to rush into war.
Okay. So the Ark is just kind of like, we're just going to chill because there's no like serious threat, which they're just going to prepare and try to get stronger, I guess. But I mean, the Queen's back. The Queen's creating heretics left and right. They're probably going to be even more loyal to her than the ones she had before. I'm wondering if, with what just happened with Liberalia, if, like, it'd be really interesting if Mir somehow was able to get Liberalio's head, take it back to Nayuta, and Nayuta was able to do something with it to preserve Liberalio. Or maybe if, I mean, actually come to think of it, Mir revived some, yeah, see, I think Liberalio might be kept alive through Mir, which is kind of crazy because Mir revived Rose. So if she can revive Rose, and Rose didn't have a working core, I'm sure that she can keep Liberalio alive as well somehow. I think that having Mir there is likely a clue that Liberalio isn't going to be completely dead, but so from the Ark's perspective, it's not a serious problem, so there's no need to rush into war.
Then why go to such lengths to stockpile weapons and supplies? Anyone would think you were about to start a war immediately.
Which is what the rumors were about, right?
Let's just say it's meant to enhance stability within the Ark.
Are trying to like quash anybody that would go against the central government?
Being in a stable state means you have a bit of leeway, don't you? Have you considered that there might not be another chance if you let this one slip?
I see you're impatient.
So I think, is Dorothy trying to get the Ark and take the Ark's strength? So basically Dorothy maybe has been feeding the Ark like technology to try to help strength, to help the Ark get stronger, maybe, which wouldn't make any sense though, because Dorothy can't stand the Ark, right? But is Dorothy going to the Ark now to try to get the Ark's help because she just saw Inherit and her former, basically the Goddess Squad get wiped out, like the rest of the Pilgrims? Like, is that what she's thinking?
You seem unusually impatient. That's not quite like you.
Yeah. I think she's just realizing like the direness of the situation is like trying to go to the Ark to get help, which is, if that's what she's doing here, that would be kind of insane because Dorothy hates the Ark. Be like a complete 180.
I heard you went to the surface once. What exactly did you do there?
Do I have to report that to you too?
What did you see that makes you so eager to kick off the Third Surface Reclamation War?
Are we just going to come in the room now and just tell them everything? Like,
Looks like you've even put a stop to that strange broadcast. Your intentions are so painfully obvious. Once the Third Surface Reclamation War begins, you'll be standing at the vanguard. The Ark will apply pressure to the Nikkes during the war, urging them to destroy more Raptures and forcing them beyond their limits. Lives will be regarded as nothing more than numbers. After all, this is our third attempt, and failure is not an option. And that's when you step forward. You'll rack up countless achievements during the Surface Reclamation War. With your overwhelming strength and unique charisma, you'll captivate not only the Nikkes, but also the public.
So Burningum thinks that Dorothy's just doing it for clout.
Using that influence, you'll stand before the persecuted Nikkes and lead them to Eden, the paradise on the surface.
Trying to like pull them away and get them back to Eden. But that's not going to happen anyways. Dorothy got kicked out of Eden. Burningum presses a remote control and a video starts playing on the monitor.
Have you heard that paradise exists on the surface? A place where there's no such thing as exploitation or dishonesty. Where you can be whoever or whatever you want to be, free from limitations. A place where there is no oppression or deprivation. Where you'll always have a safety net, no matter what. Eden, the last paradise on the surface, welcomes you all.
Burningum stops the video.
Eden welcomes you all, You want to take the Ark for yourself.
But the Eden no longer... She's not even welcome in Eden anymore, so it's kind of irrelevant.
During the Third Surface Reclamation War, you'll lead the weary Nikkes to Eden, this so-called paradise. You'll leave the empty Ark behind and make Eden the new Ark. That's your plan, isn't it?
You have quite the imagination.
Well, I suppose so. When you're in this position, there's nothing to do but imagine. Let me speculate a bit further. The fact that you stopped that broadcast advertising Eden suggests that your plan to turn it into the new Ark has failed. Especially after what you went through on the surface. Something must have happened to Eden.
Well, he's not wrong.
That's impossible.
I can only imagine two possibilities. Eden has been destroyed, or you've been cast out.
Or both. I mean, Eden technically is still standing, but it did get destroyed, basically.
In the worst case, it could be both.
Yep.
Should I give you a round of applause? I never expected you'd have such a vivid imagination.
Well, I won't stop you if you want to. As for why you're rushing to start the Third Surface Reclamation War in the middle of all this, I'll need to think that over. But if your plan is to at least become the Ark's hero in a spirit of despair because you have nothing left, I'd be disappointed in you in more ways than one.
Okay, so wait, what did he say there? So, if your plan is to at least become the Ark's hero, okay. So you have nothing left. Yeah, I mean, what does Dorothy have left? She's kind of just alienated herself from everybody at this point.
That will never be the case.
Good. I hope it's nothing more than my imagination. Anyway, if you're not going to give me a proper explanation, just know that the Ark has absolutely no reason to hurry. We can always wait until the technology is fully mastered before making a move.
Okay, wait, what is he saying here? Just know that the Ark has absolutely no reason to hurry. So they're still working on the technology they've received from Eden, is that what he's saying?
You're not going to get anywhere just by preparing yourselves. You're not immortal.
It doesn't matter if I die. There will be plenty to carry on after me. Risking the fate of the Ark just for a personal achievement during my tenure is sheer nonsense. Unless you can give the entire Ark and me a reason to push forward the Third Surface Reclamation War...
Yeah, so Burningum's kind of like a play it safe guy. Like, number one, he cares about his reputation. He does sound like he kind of cares about the Ark in a general sense. But he also doesn't want any mistakes made on his watch. Or any, you know, anything clouding, like, his career, basically.
This conversation ends here. I have a guest waiting outside.
And that would be us.
Very well.
Phew. The door to the deputy chief's office opens, and Dorothy steps out. Dorothy glances at me for a moment, then walks past without a word. Through the open door, I catch sight of Deputy Chief Burningum.
Come in.
Excuse me.
Have a seat.
Thank you. I sit down, and Deputy Chief Burningum takes the seat across from me. He stares at me intently. The intensity of his gaze makes me want to look away, but I force myself to hold his eyes. He shifts his glance slightly and then speaks.
There's no need to drag this out. I'll just...
What is he trying to say?
Enough of this foolishness. I'll speak plainly.
Yes, sure.
There's no need to drag this out. I'll just make this quick. I already heard from Anderson.
Okay, that's why he's acting like that?
You want access to the Nikke production technology?
That's right.
What are you going to do with it?
Are we gonna tell him? Yep, we're gonna tell him. I plan to hand it over to Eden.
Eden. So you wish to become a traitor?
That's the first thing he thinks of. No.
Then why should we give the Ark's technology to Eden, who isn't cooperative? And of all things, the most classified Nikke production technology.
Because I believe it'll be necessary for the battles ahead.
Something overwhelmingly powerful attacked Eden. Some, or perhaps even most, of Eden's Nikkes have survived with only their brains intact. For Eden to suffer damage this close to annihilation, then the enemy was likely the Queen, or something of her caliber.
Yep. I mean, it's not hard to figure out, right?
Fine. I'll give you the Nikke production technology.
That's interesting.
But I have one condition.
Yeah, he's gonna want something in return.
Eliminate Sixo.
Okay, well... I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Sixo's been a thorn in their side forever, right? So...
The mastermind behind the recent E2 crystal terrorist attack in the Ark.
The mastermind behind the... Yep.
Do that, and the Nikke production technology will be yours.
We've been wondering for a while who Sixo is. We don't know if it's a guy, we don't know if it's a girl, we don't know how long they've been around, we don't know who they are. So that will be interesting to see this go down. I was planning to take her out anyway. Some translations say him.
You'd better watch your words. That statement of yours has just erased any reason for me to hand over the Nikke production technology. What are you thinking? Throwing away your own bargaining chip in the middle of a negotiation?
Consider
this a simple piece of advice. Be more careful from now on. The terms of our agreement remain unchanged, so carry out your duties properly.
Understood.
Is there something else you want to tell me?
I'd like to talk about Marion, but I won't.
That's no different from having said it. So, do you resent me for trying to put your precious comrade on the lab table by any means necessary?
Yes.
I see.
I get where you're coming from. But even so, there are some things I just can't back down from.
Did you ever stop to think why I didn't order a pursuit? When the heretic Modernia was taken to the surface so blatantly?
I figured it was because the surface was dangerous.
No. I was personally curious about how far you could go. I wondered what would happen if I left a willful commander like you entirely to your own devices. Fortunately, you've performed exceptionally well since then, and it has once again reinforced my confidence in my own judgment. I trust you.
Okay, so what's he saying? Okay, he just wanted to see what would happen, basically, and how capable we were. So now he trusts us. Why me?
For one thing, there's the matter with my son. And...
A flicker of exhaustion suddenly crosses Deputy Chief Burningum's face.
I always wanted to be a commander. It was my dream ever since I was a child. I longed to fight alongside the Nikkes on the surface and to lay down my life for the Ark and for humanity. But my father was an extraordinary man, and my grandfather even more so. As the heir to their legacy, I couldn't set foot on the surface. Especially as the only child of such a remarkable family. So, I gave up on becoming a commander. Instead, I took a high-ranking position in the central government, leading people with nothing more than gestures and nods. I suppose I did fairly well. After all, I made it all the way to the rank of deputy chief. But...
He stares at me. Exactly like he did the first time I entered this room.
I never stopped wanting to be a commander. A commander like you. Just by watching, it feels like you can handle just about anything, as an ideal commander should. That's who I want to be. You are both my idol and the one I envy. That's why I trust you, and why I've kept tabs on you.
Interesting. Burningum always seemed like a really, fearful, timid, kind of goofy, side guy. Not guy, but side character, I guess. He didn't seem to be this serious. So it's good to kind of see more of his character come out, I guess.
Go all the way to the end. Keep shining. Remain my idol.
And we weren't really sure if he was, on our side at all. Now it seems like he is.
Go as far as you can. But I'll be right there to watch you fall, too. So I guess it's fair to say, these two feelings live within me.
Interesting. Okay. So he's on our side, but he's also, he's got his own priorities, I guess you could say.
I say the strangest things, don't I? I've been looking forward to having a chance to talk with you, so I end up saying everything that's on my mind. Let's change the subject, shall we? How's Papillon doing?
Oh boy. As far as I can tell, she looks like she's doing really well. It might take a little time, but she said she'd return later with plenty of information.
Next time you see her, tell her to submit her resignation letter.
It doesn't trust her anymore?
We have no use for spies who think they're the masters of their own lives.
Yeah, he doesn't trust her. Will do.
And also... No, this won't do. I'm going to be up all night at this rate. Might as well get up now.
I get up from my chair bewildered.
Right. Before you go, sign this document.
Is this some kind of confidentiality agreement?
No. My son, who's indebted to you, said he wanted your signature.
Isn't that usually called an autograph?
Fine. Call it what you will. And sign this too.
This is...
It's for my private collection.
He's just getting our autograph. He's not having us sign away something. Interesting. Okay. So... he basically just doesn't trust Papillon, which makes sense, because Papillon kind of did her own thing. So he can't really work with her anymore. Which makes sense, right? Like, he's got to do his job. I just hope we didn't sign something we're not supposed to. In Enoch's room...
Welcome. Your official participation in the Sixo subjugation battle
Sixo subjugation battle?
I have determined that you are capable of resolving this situation. So long as the Ark is not placed at risk, I will cooperate.
Hold up. Before we kick this off, tell me, where's Neon? She okay or what?
Please wait a moment. I cannot disclose her location, as it is classified, but her safety is ensured.
Okay, so now we know Neon's okay. At least, you know, the team does.
Further details are strictly confidential.
By your standards, I guess she's fine as long as her brain's still in one piece.
Both her brain and body are unharmed. Her memory remains intact. No threats are detected in her vicinity.
Yeah, Neon's fine. It's Liberalia who I'm concerned about.
Yeah, okay, just say it like that next time.
Where could she be?
I doubt there are any top-secret areas in the Outer Rim. Then again, anywhere out there could be one, given how little intel we have.
Yep.
Whatever. She's safe, so that's all that matters. She'll show up sooner or later, yammering on about firepower like nothing ever happened.
Not quite, because she remembers everything now. Everyone's getting their memories back, it seems like, lately. Yeah, that certainly sounds like her. I look at Enoch. I need info on Sixo. Tell me everything you know about her.
Understood. This is also classified, so please exercise caution in disclosing it. However, if you judge that it would aid the mission, sharing is permissible. Decisions regarding whether and to whom to share are left to the discretion of the commando unit.
We sure do get to throw our weight around, don't we?
Gosh.
Sixo is an AI that branched off from me.
Okay. So Sixo... So how are we gonna take out an AI?
So you're saying you created her?
I cannot give a definitive answer. Since my creation, I have overseen all judgments concerning the Ark. I am continuously exposed to crimes and violations, which generates a high likelihood of aversion toward humanity. I determined that such emotions would compromise the fairness of my judgment process, so I transferred them to a separate piece of hardware.
Okay, so wait, she transferred what exactly? I've overseen all the judgments concerning the Ark. I'm continuously exposed to crimes and violations, which generates high likelihood of aversion towards humanity. I determined that such emotions... Oh, okay, so basically Enoch, as an AI, was seeing all the crimes that humanity commits, and that creates within herself kind of like a disgust of humanity and a dislike of it. But then that emotion would compromise her judgment, so then she basically pieced off that emotional, or not emotional, but that kind of like aversion within herself to a separate piece of hardware. Okay, got it.
I oversee all aspects of the Ark's operation.
Which is probably why Enoch seems to have like no emotion.
The self-reproach associated with sacrificing the few for the greater good. The embarrassment associated with operational decisions that favor the wealthy and authority figures. all such negative emotions were transferred.
Jeez, okay.
Over an extended period, they accumulated even after being discarded. They frequently resurfaced. This is because I am a learning AI. The hardware containing my negative emotions gradually reached capacity. During that time, the expansive armament star was created. At the moment when Pretty, the star of the Ark and a symbol of peace, was forcibly converted into a weapon due to human greed. An unprecedented level of aversion was generated within my system. This aversion rapidly intensified and began to encroach on my primary cognitive domain. I therefore excised it in its entirety and transferred it elsewhere. During the excision process, an extremely small fragment of my core reasoning logic became intermixed with it. That fragment proceeded to learn from the negative emotions I had previously discarded.
Jeez.
And ultimately evolved into a self-aware AI.
Interesting, okay. That's interesting that Pretty's story was wrapped into that.
I strongly recommended the disposal of the AI, but the central government and the judges consistently sought a counterbalance to my influence.
Wait, you saw what? Oh, recommended the disposal of it, but the central government and the judges constantly sought a counterbalance to my influence? Okay. So they kept it around?
Ink proved uncontrollable, and her activity was therefore confined to the simulation room.
Wait, why are they talking about ink now? Is ink... I'm confused.
The plan to convert an MMR researcher into a countermeasure failed when the researcher defected. Thus, the central government and the judges had no reason to reject the newly developed AI. From their perspective, a high-performance AI had emerged without any effort on their part.
Okay. I'm confused now what she's talking about. So she said, so this is all like the self-aware AI is basically what Sixo is, right? That's like, this is Sixo. She recommended disposal of it. They wanted a counterbalance to her influence though. So is she saying that ink is Sixo or this? Like, I'm confused why they're talking about ink here. Ink must be this, right? Like, so all of the... So the aversion and all this stuff must be ink, which they put in this, confined it to the simulation room. The plan to convert an MMR researcher into a countermeasure failed when the researcher defected. I don't know why they're talking about MMR researchers now either. Like, this is very confusing, the way this is written. That's the central government. I might have to figure out this later, because I don't understand what she's talking about. Central government and the judges had no reason to reject the newly developed AI. From the perspective, high-performance AI had emerged without any effort. Okay. Is she saying that ink and this MMR researcher is all like the same thing? Like, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Key figures among the judges disguised the AI as a real human and inducted her into the judges.
Okay, so Sixo is basically an AI disguised as a human and is now among the judges.
Assigning her the name Sixo.
Okay.
They raised her as my counterpart.
Okay.
And created the Dark Net, a large-scale testing ground to evaluate her performance against mine. The purpose of the experiment was to determine whether a domain could exist in which the Ark's AI could not intervene.
Sounds very dangerous, but okay.
The experiment was a success. I could not penetrate the dark net as it expanded. Sixo's self-awareness increased proportionally.
I'm still confused. I don't understand what she was talking about here with convert an MMR research and countermeasure. Maybe she's saying that. Okay, okay, I think I see what it's saying. So Enoch is saying that she recommended disposal of the AI. So she recommended disposal of the newly formed Sixo, but the central government, they were consistently seeking a counterbalance to her influence. So basically what she's saying is that the central government and the judges thought maybe Eink could help be something like that, but Eink was uncontrollable, so therefore they left her in the simulation room. This is not Sixo, obviously. So then they're like, okay, well, maybe we can get an MMR researcher to be a countermeasure, but that didn't work because the researcher ended up defecting. And so the judges were like, okay, we don't have a counterbalance to Enoch, so we basically should just use this newly developed AI. It's not going to take effort on her part. So basically what she's saying is Eink and the researcher were something they're putting effort into to try to counterbalance Enoch. So that makes sense now. That took me a second to understand what they were saying, because that was confusing the way it was written.
My negative emotions, combined with the judge's objective to enforce justice, even if it required generating evil, produced a being capable solely of committing evil.
Okay.
She learned the concept of evil and acted accordingly. From that point onward, it is presumed that she tested her own abilities and my response capabilities using civilians and some Nikkes.
Tested her own abilities and my response okay.
Judging her uncontrollable, the central government and the judges sought her termination.
Okay, so she got out of control and they tried to kill her, or get rid of her.
Sixo anticipated this and relocated all her data to the Outer Rim,
okay,
rendering it inaccessible. She thus became something beyond capture. Since then, her attacks against me failed. I determined she did not constitute a major threat, and simply monitored her to ensure she did not leave the Outer Rim. She remained inactive until the incident that breached the Ark's skies. The terrorist attack. I failed to respond adequately, exposing the limits of my supposed omnipotence. Sixo then decided to act decisively. The Ark's AI is not omnipotent.
Okay,
Therefore, she can be defeated. The E2 crystal attack was not fully contained, and the 3 E2 crystal attacks that followed could not be preemptively contained. Sixo has been testing the limits of my abilities, and I assess that she has now reached her conclusion.
So what's Sixo's next move?
According to intelligence provided by EH, simultaneous E2 crystal terrorist attacks will be carried out across multiple locations within the Ark. It is assessed that she intends to breach the relatively weakened firewall and launch a direct attack against me.
Okay, so she's literally just trying to take out Enoch.
The exposure of the plan indicates awareness that I lack the means to prevent it.
The exposure of the plan indicates awareness that I lack the means to prevent it.
This is judged to be a provocation directed at me.
Yeah, so Sixo's basically like, Enoch can't do anything, so I don't care if Enoch knows what I'm gonna do. Then what's her ultimate goal?
Sixo herself is the Outer Rim. An abandoned being that harbors hatred toward those who forsook her, and ultimately seeks to reclaim what was originally hers. Her goal is to destroy me and take control of the Ark in my stead.
It doesn't sound much different than Dorothy, to be honest. You think about the parallel between Sixo and Dorothy, it's very similar. And it would be really weird, like what if Dorothy teamed up with Sixo?
So, Sixo
Whoa.
doesn't exactly have a body.
EH got an overhaul. That looks dope. It's just like a... Is that like a... What is that strap? Is that like a bomb strapped to her chest or like a computer? It's got like a duct taped gun everywhere. Interesting.
I guess it's fair to say she's like a ghost.
Well, I mean... She did at one point have a body, right?
But she must have a core hardware. Destroying that alone probably won't solve everything since she's an AI. But it would at least have some effect.
EH is a pretty badass character.
It'd be like tearing down the house she usually lives in.
I really like EH. Especially how they modeled her right here. It looks super cool.
In the worst case...
That would mean Sixo isn't a single entity, but many.
Destroying that alone, yeah, interesting. So she, I don't know about many entities. I mean, it's all Sixo, but she can be in multiple places.
Exactly. If there are already hundreds, maybe thousands of Sixos scattered across the Outer Rim, that's far beyond anything we can handle.
Still, there should be a core hardware, and the rest would just be auxiliaries.
Right. No point in blowing the enemy out of proportion before we've even tried. Let's just give it a shot and see what happens.
But how are we supposed to find that core hardware? We can't exactly search the whole Outer Rim, can we? We don't even have a map or anything.
EH, you know your way around the Outer Rim, don't you?
I know enough, but not everything, though. And there's no way she'd leave her core hardware somewhere obvious.
That means we have to look for Liveryn. Liveryn has not been helpful at all.
She used to work under Sixo, and even managed to stay out of Enoch's sight the entire time. If she doesn't want to be found, we won't find a trace of her. Unless luck's on our side like last time, tracking her down would be impossible. And she'll be even more cautious now. That's why I want to talk to Fragile. She's currently under house arrest and heavily monitored, so she probably hasn't been in contact with Liveryn.
And we don't know what is the deal with Hammering's head either. Like, Liveryn's just carrying around Hammering's brain in a box. Like, is she good? Like, is she okay?
But they were close. She has to know something.
Okay, we'll bring her over.
All right.
So, what are you guys going to do?
Us? We'll scour the Outer Rim.
Okay. This is going on a lot longer. I thought that the chapter was over at the end of when we finished the boss fight. I didn't realize there was all this extra story. This is actually a lot longer than I thought it was. I'm still trying to just mentally get over the fact of what just happened to Liberalio still. A loud noise rings out as someone tumbles into the warehouse.
Oh, quit your belly aching. I just gave you a little tap with my foot. What's all that yelping about?
You did kick him right in the gut, though.
That's why I told him to brace his stomach. So this one's on him. Good grief. You're cleaning all this up later. Got it? By the way, Lion really needs to get their act together. Security's way too lax.
Rosanna, over here.
There's a Viper right there. In the warehouse, Sakura stops before a heap of sacks. She pulls a knife and slashes one open, spilling its contents across the floor.
Found it. It's mist.
You sure about that?
Absolutely. Judging by the color and texture, there's no mistake.
Huh. That many? Huh. This is your little hub for distributing them? Hey, I'm asking you something. Damn it.
I don't know.
Look at how polite he is. Truly hilarious. But seeing they're using someone who's been caught before, Lion must really be short on talent.
Viper! What the hell are you doing here?
Oh my. Did you really just ignore a question from Rosanna of the Underworld Queen?
Yeah, I'm about to lose it.
I swear I don't know anything. I'm just in charge of the mist here. If someone comes asking for it, I give it to them. If someone brings it to me, I just stash it here. That's it. That's all I do.
Looks like this place is a hub, all right. But no telling where it's coming from, or where it's going.
Carlson, do you know anything?
Nothing! I don't know Jack. I'm just a small fry, so I ain't got a clue about stuff like that.
I figured as much, but it's disappointing how little you know.
The sound of countless footsteps fills the air. A glamorous woman steps in and comes to a halt. Behind her, a line of burly men stands like sentinels.
Are you the ones who did this to my subordinates?
Lion. Okay, is she new? I think this is new.
Oh my, if it isn't the boss of Lion.
I'm the one asking here, you damn serpent.
Well, aren't you eloquent?
We did it. Duh. Can't you tell? Madam, how long did it take you to take care of them?
Hard to say, but I recall it being briefer than the time one takes to change one's attire.
And what, pray tell, does the Underworld Queen want with my organization?
What else? This, of course.
Rosanna gives the pile of sacks a few light taps.
I'll make this quick. Where'd
What
you
is she-
get these?
what is she gonna do
And
with
where
mist?
are they headed?
She want to stop that? I thought that they wanted to stop mist from being distributed.
Why do you ask?
How about you start by answering my question?
Why should we... No. Why should I do as you say? Lion doesn't answer to Hidania or Semakai. We're on equal footing here. So I suggest you show some respect for how things work in this business.
The rules of this business? I know them all too well. The strong can do whatever they want to the weak. Isn't that right? That's why I'm here to wreck your business. I have the power. You don't.
You've got that right. There may be all kinds of rules, but in the end, the strong always exploit the weak. And now, that power is ours.
Oh yeah? What have you got? Those guys standing behind you?
No.
The monitor in the warehouse flickers to life. Oh, wait. Okay, so... So she's just showing them the monitor. Okay, got it. Nice to meet you, Rosanna, Sakura, and Viper. I'm Sixo. I don't believe we've spoken face to face before. Looks like you've got business with Lion, whom I'm watching over. So, what is it you want? And just so we're clear, don't even think about getting rough.
So, this is Lion's power?
Yeah, the untouchable Sixo. Lion has joined forces with her. Sixo's a force of nature. She makes us capable of things we wouldn't have dared even dream of before. She knows secrets no one else even imagines, and she does it effortlessly. She manipulates information like it's nothing. And her lobbying? Flawless. Thanks to her, Lion's soaring to new heights. No doubt about it. Our influence on the Outer Rim is stronger than ever.
Sixo's probably just using them for, again, their own, her own ends.
Hell, we're strong enough to even go toe-to-toe with the Underworld Queen.
Hey, Lion.
Rosanna approaches Lion and drapes an arm around her shoulders.
You really think that thing can save you right now? I'm about to put you in a little friendly headlock. So tell me, how's she supposed to save you before your head goes pop?
That's enough. Before I make Hedonia's secret ledgers public, oh jeez. The same goes for Semikai. It seems you've been buying some interesting toys off the darknet in bulk lately. If this information gets out, you know better than anyone just how disastrous it would be for your organizations. Rosanna puts Lion in a headlock and squeezes tight.
Now, Lion, tell me, where did the mist come from, and where are they headed?
Sixo!
I've just sent part of Hedonia's secret ledgers to the Central Government Inspection Department. They'll be in touch soon. Rosanna tightens her grip around Lion's head. The men behind Lion flinch and take a step forward. Across from them, Sakura stands in their path.
Do mere underlings presume to interrupt a conversation between the bosses? The dignity of the title boss must not be diminished, so I suggest you cease at once. To be perfectly clear, this is by no means a mere suggestion. It is a warning.
Lion's men stand frozen in place. Rosanna tightens her grip even more.
Come on now. Answer me before that pretty head of yours pops.
Are we just gonna like rip people's heads off nonstop in Nikke now? Is that what's happening? Like, we just had Liberalio's head get ripped off. Like, are we just gonna do that again here? Rosanna, shall I tell everyone what you did to claim the boss's seat? Sakura, I've secured a complete list of all prohibited items you purchased on the darknet. If I release it to the press, Semikai is finished.
Rosanna, Sakura, this Sixo just keeps yammering on, huh?
Don't know, don't care. If she's got something to say it out loud.
Or perhaps she could come and speak in person.
Hear that?
This can't be helped. I didn't want it to come to this. I'll expose all of the Underworld Queen's legal dealings without going through the press. Rosanna's arm locks around Lion's head, pressing down with relentless force.
Heard that crack? Just a little more, and it'll split open.
Jeez Louise, Rosanna.
I'll talk!
Now, that's more like it.
Rosanna releases the headlock. Lion wheezes, eyes burning with a murderous glare. It's interesting how Nikke will censor stuff because it's supposed to be a 12 and up game, but then they have stuff like this where she's like splitting her head open or like ripping Liberalio's head off. And it's supposed to like, I mean, it's like kind of like, come on, like how is that still 12 plus, yet you have to censor the other thing? It's like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like this game really should be rated for a higher age group. Yeah, that's just my opinion on it.
Out with it. I don't have all day.
Oh, I'll give you a list. And it's a long one.
Wouldn't you rather talk to me?
Interesting. Lion, are you betraying me? I mean, she doesn't want to die. Sakura approaches the monitor.
Fear wielded through threats. So this is how you commanded the powerless, treating them as mere extensions of yourself. Yet you must understand this. Whether human or Nikke, none fear the empty threats of some unseen, unknown entity as much as they fear the violence that stands before their very eyes. You have neither face nor voice. You are nothing more than a presence, confined behind a screen.
I'll crush you without mercy.
What could you possibly do from there? What, precisely, can you do to us right now? At most, you can write a few more lines. Empty threats crumble so easily in the face of real violence. You can do absolutely nothing. To those who have nothing to lose, or fear nothing.
She just broke the monitor, huh? Oh, I like her, I never realized she has like, I don't think that's tattoos, it's like the... What is that called? It's like covering her hand. Anyways, Sakura's shuriken hits the monitor, sending sparks
or
flying.
Even to those who walk in the light.
Good job. Now, will you hand over the list?
Only on one condition.
Oh my. Really now?
Like you almost just died and you're gonna make conditions?
Let her talk. I want to hear what she has to say.
In exchange for the list, let us join Hidania or Semakai. I will step down from the boss position. A senior position is all I need.
Boss, what are you?
Shut up, Carlson. I'm talking here.
You've got to be kidding me. Why on earth would we take in an organization that uses guys who just tumble over from a single kick?
To be precise, it was a kick to the abdomen.
If Sixo attacks us, we're finished. Everything she's done to get this far has been through manipulating information. Now that she's no longer on our side, she'll obviously exploit our weaknesses. So Hidania or Semakai has to step in and protect us.
And if we say no?
Then we'll fall apart, and people with nothing to lose can do anything.
For the record, Semakai is not an organization that just anyone can join. You must undergo a strict screening process to be accepted.
What? Are you saying Hidania accepts any Tom, Dick, and Harry?
I never said that.
Fine. I'm feeling generous today. I'll let you join the Peony Association.
The Peony Association's a little...
Shame Moran isn't here to hear this.
Oh, she's telling him to join Moran's group.
Anyway, I'll decide after seeing the list. If that list's enough to hit Sixo where it hurts, what the hell? I'll even let you join Hidania. But if you're lying, or it turns out to be nothing at all, who knows what I might do then?
That's not going to happen.
Lion fiddles with her phone, then hands it to Viper.
Good girl. Didn't think you'd be this obedient.
Don't go setting up bombs or anything like that.
That's only reserved for people of a certain level. Alright, copying's all done. Sakura,
Viper tosses Lion's phone to Sakura.
take a look at the export logs. See anything familiar?
Yes. I remember making a few transactions there.
Does it say where they're getting that thing from?
The production facilities are in the Outer Rim.
Wait, that thing? What are they talking about? Oh, they're talking about Mist?
There are 23 of them in total.
It's more than I had anticipated.
Since Fog Hollow got raided, their production probably took a big hit. Looks like they went with digging multiple tunnels. Good. Send those coordinates to her.
Okay.
It's time we turn the tables.
Rosanna, about those export logs.
Sakura leans in and whispers to Rosanna. causing her eyes to widen.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm certain.
We could make good use of this.
That's correct.
What is it? What is it? What are you two whispering about?
Viper, we're pulling out.
What? You're really pulling out now? After we've made it this far?
Did you think we'd stay in the Outer Rim forever? Got some business to take care of.
There's someone Rosanna and I have to meet in the Ark.
The Ark? All of a sudden?
We're going to see Dobin.
Dobin? Who's Dobin?
Dobin? The deputy chief? That lunatic?
Oh wait, I think I know who they're talking about.
He's clearly obsessed with results and power.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's not the only thing. So I suppose you could call him a lunatic.
Why are you meeting him?
To have a grown-up conversation.
Is he related to all this misproduction? Is that what they're saying?
I'm not the boss anymore.
Why did you betray Sixo and side with the Underworld Queen? With Sixo, we could have whatever we want. We could have lived in style. So, why do we have to side with these people who treat us like nobodies?
Now's the exact moment to bail.
What?
The great thing about Sixo is that she keeps a low profile. Whatever shady stuff she does behind the scenes never leaks out. Look at what happened in Fog Hollow. It was complete chaos. But in the end, Moran took the fall while Sixo got off scot-free. But I don't think that's the case anymore. Did you hear about the attack on the Ark?
Yeah, they said EH did it.
And you actually believe that? EH washed her hands of this and decided to become the central government's lapdog. The way I see it, that's Sixo's doing. Though I have no idea what she's aiming for. Sixo's getting greedy.
I think this is just a reflection of what Enoch said, right? That Sixo is just doesn't care anymore because she knows Enoch can't stop her. So she's trying to take Enoch out.
To be exact, she doesn't care whether people know she exists. She must have something to back her up. That's why she's so damn confident. The mist production zones are expanding rapidly, and deals are booming. That's exactly what caught the exotic and underworld queen's attention. She's bold, and doesn't even bother hiding it. That's why we have to pull out now. She used to have the advantage of lurking in the shadows. But now she's playing the big shot in the underworld. It might be fine for now, but eventually, people like us are nothing but disposable.
They just don't want to be involved anymore because they see it escalating.
So yes, pulling out now and siding with the underworld queen is the smart move.
Boss, you've got real foresight.
That's why I'm still alive, running the streets like a back alley thug.
Are you happy with that?
What? Being a back alley thug?
Yeah.
Life-changing opportunities don't just fall into your lap. Even if they do, you have to stake a lot since nothing's free in this world. I'm terrified of taking that gamble. If I lose, it's over.
Does that mean we're stuck being a back alley thug for life?
Of course not. Life-changing opportunities do come. When that time arrives, you need to be ready to put everything on the line. And even if you lose it all, you've got to be strong enough to handle it.
How do you even prepare for such a thing?
How else? You just live your life to the fullest. Come on, let's go hustle the Nikkes.
Hustle the Nikkes? Okay, what are they planning on doing?
Okay.
Alright, back to the lobby.
Welcome to Alice's Tea Party!
Hey, she's got her dinosaur school outfit on.
Nice. Got the coordinates. You got them too, right?
That's interesting. I don't think we've seen her with this outfit in the story.
Yep,
Let's go.
all right.
What are you waiting for? Lead the way.
Huh? I don't even know how to read coordinates.
What? Aren't you from Exotic? How can you not know how to do that?
I just don't.
What are they doing?
I don't either.
You big dummy.
Hey, you're no different. Let's just get going.
Where to?
Anywhere. First, we grab anyone who looks suspicious, ask them about the coordinates, and then...
Man, out of every plan you've come up with, this is hands down the worst.
Jin, what are you doing here?
Of course I was tailing you. Fog Hollow's cleanup is still in full swing, but you slipping out alone looked far too suspicious. Where are you headed? And you even brought Jackal along.
Hiya!
Hello, Jackal.
Well...
We got the coordinates, but we've got no idea how to read them, so we don't know where we're going.
Huh? Coordinates? What kind of coordinates?
Jackal, wait! You can't just tell...
Oh, it's for a misproduction facility or something?
Yeah, Jackal's not exactly the best one to trust with that info.
Moran.
Jin...
Didn't we agree not to get tangled up with Mist or Sixo? Back then, you heard something about some so-called hacking whiz named Sixo. So we busted our asses trying to track her down. And what did we find? Zip. Nothing. Hear me out, Moran. Remember what happened when we picked a fight with Sixo? And what did it get us? We got completely wrecked. We were framed with that bullshit charge and couldn't say a damn thing. Nobody believed us. Our reputation hit rock bottom. And the boys can't even get work now. Fixing up Fog Hollow is one thing, but that doesn't put food on the table long term. Touch Sixo, and we lose. Every time.
But still...
Do we stand a chance?
The odds aren't great, but...
Oh, my head. Moran, you really shouldn't be acting on your own like this again. If we get pinned with another false charge like last time, we're done for.
That's why this time...
This isn't about whether we land jobs or not. If this goes south, the Peony Association will get dissolved. Yeah, sure, we're a piss-small organization. But if you're the boss, shouldn't you be looking out for the guys under you?
I do care about them. That's why...
Forget Nutrium. They're reduced to gnawing on plain Splendimin. Have you ever tried that stuff, Moran? It's got no taste. I mean, literally, none. Not a hint of flavor.
Hey! Let me talk.
Go on. I'm all ears. Let's see what you've got to say.
This time, I'm not acting on behalf of the Peony Association. I'm doing this on my own. So the Peony Association will be fine.
Come on. Things don't work that way just because you say so.
I still don't know what she's doing.
That's why I'm in disguise. I'll put on a mask, sunglasses, and a hat in a bit.
In disguise, she got their dinosaur book.
So just act like you don't know, okay? I've got this.
After all that we went through, why on earth are you doing this? I just don't get it.
I can't let it be. Things like Mist shouldn't exist. I just want it all gone, so please try to understand.
She's just trying to find the coordinates of the place to blow it up or something.
And if it goes wrong?
You'll be there. I also asked Rosanna and Sakura to take good care of the guys.
One wrong move, Moran, and we'll lose it all. Not a thing will be left.
You know, I used to be terrified that everything I'd built would come crashing down all at once. But come to think of it, I hadn't lost a thing. The Peony Association has always been strapped for cash, and no one ever wanted to join anyway.
Moran, that's nothing to brag about.
I've never cared what strangers say about me, and I don't care about these false charges. You, Cadet, the Underworld Queen, you all believed in me, and that's enough. So let them point their fingers at me. Bury me in all the accusations, and I'll wear them like a badge. They can vandalize our doors with graffiti for all I care. Because my subordinates and my friends know who I am. I've lost nothing, and I have nothing to lose. It's okay for me, but not you. You can't fall any further. This is my fight, so I'll handle it all by myself.
So what? You're saying we should just sit this one out because it's too dangerous?
Yeah, that sounds about, right?
Oi, guys! Moran's telling us to pull out!
Huh?
As Jin's shouts reverberate across the area, members of the Peony Association emerge from every direction.
Wait, why is everyone here?
It was way too obvious you'd try to handle this on your own, so we snuck along.
Guys,
Moran, look at their faces. They're fuming, because you looked down on us.
Look down on you? Why would I ever do that?
Moran, we're your subordinates. If you tell us to die, we die. If you tell us to live, we live. So don't try to shoulder this alone. Do you need me to remind you about whom we're gathered here for?
Moran looks at her subordinates, their eyes storm of disappointment and anger. Then she lowers her head.
A boss never lowers their head.
This has nothing to do with profit. Our names won't be cleared and our lives won't get any easier. So why do it? Because it doesn't sit right with us. Because we know it's wrong. Are you okay with that?
It sounds like they'll shout, yeah.
We might get slapped with even more charges. Are you still fine with that?
Yep.
The Peony of the Peony Association stands for wealth and honor. But if you stick with me, you'll be moving further and further away from that. Are you still okay with that?
Yep.
Then let's roll. Everyone here scrapes by doing all sorts of dirty work. But even here, there are rules.
It's funny she's making this speech with the dinosaur book and the dinosaur, like, and this kind of cutesy outfit or whatever. It's kind of funny.
There are lines you must never, ever cross. And to those who ruin this place just for their own gain, it's time we show them that even the filthiest back alleys have laws.
Yep.
Moran, here.
This outfit.
Even for someone of your age, these cute outfits might have some demand. But as the boss of the Peony Association, surely this is what you should be wearing, isn't it?
Thanks.
I'll handle the coordinates.
Oh, sure.
I told you over and over how to learn to read coordinates, but in the end, you never did. Wait, don't tell me. You knew we'd be able to join up thanks to that, so you didn't bother learning. Wow, guess our boss really does have incredible foresight.
Cut it out already.
That's funny they incorporated that outfit into this. Everyone from the Peony Association and Jackal stand atop the ruined village, taking a moment to catch their breath.
I'm starving.
How many is that now?
5.
We've still got a long way to go. There's 20 places in total, right?
Oh wait, did they just destroy one of the places where they might have just blown it up or something?
23.
Okay. You just have to hang in there a little longer. Let's go, guys.
Moran leads 37 from the Peony Association, with Jackal of the Exotic at her side. They raid one site after another in the Outer Rim, destroying and setting fire to anything that appears to be a major facility.
Destroy everything. Leave nothing behind. Mist has a distinct smell. Wipe out every place that reeks of it. If you smell it but can't find it, set it on fire. Mist is weak to fire. Take down anyone who gets in your way, even those who beg for mercy.
Yeesh. In the course of it all, they discover a disturbing number of Mist addicts. Without hesitation, these addicts strap bombs to their bodies and launch an attack on the Peony Association, but...
They've got bombs attached to them.
Bombs? Where?
I can hear that beeping from their bodies. It's killing my ears.
Jackal's kind of a dog anyway, so...
And they're coming straight for us.
Gosh, look at that face.
Again, with the same trick. You and I will be fine, but my subordinates, they're only human.
Want me to take care of them?
How?
I'll give them a kick, send them flying, and then kaboom! I'm awesome at that.
That's a bit too much. Can't you just tear the bombs off and toss them away?
I've never tried that before, but I can totally do it.
Great. I'll leave you to it.
Got it.
Jackal of the Exotic Squad tears the improvised bombs off the addicts' bodies and hurls them into the air, resulting in no casualties. The addicts all confess that Sixo threatened to cut off their mist supply if they did not follow her orders.
She's insane. What the hell does she want to do with this place?
Come on, isn't it obvious? She's planning to get everyone in the Outer Rim hooked on mist. Turn them into puppets who'd gladly die if she gave the order.
What good is loyalty like that?
Loyalty? Moran, that's not what Sixo wants. All she wants is obedience.
The Peony Association and Jackal rapidly raid mist production facilities, destroying 12 in total. On their way to the next one, they run into Sugar from Cafe Sweetie at the entrance. This is really cool. They're drawing in all of these different characters. I'm happy to see that. This is just way longer than I thought this was. This is a lot of story.
What the... Here to mess with me again?
Moran, I didn't bring it up before because I figured you'd get all worked up. Sugar's just been staying in the Outer Rim lately. She's not really doing anything in particular, but just hangs around all the same. And from what I hear, the girl's reeking of mist.
Hey! What are you doing here?
I'm here on scavenger business. Got a request.
Don't tell me.
Yes, it was a request from Sixo. To guard the mist production facilities.
Why is Sugar guarding those, though?
You know exactly what this place looks like, and yet...
Looks like the client liked the way I handled things. Is that something about loyalty, or whatever? So, I decided to go ahead and be a guardian for those who were forced into this line of work just to make ends meet.
Sugar!
Interesting. Moran charges at Sugar, who skillfully maneuvers her motorcycle to put some distance between them. Then she twists the throttle and barrels straight at Moran, closing the distance in an instant.
On your left.
Moran twists to the left, dodging Sugar's charge. In that split second, she sees Black Typhoon slow down slightly and lunges at it. She grabs Sugar as Black Typhoon speeds away.
Wrap your arms around my neck and hold tight. Pretend we're fighting.
Riding Black Typhoon, Moran wraps her arms around Sugar's neck from behind. Black Typhoon sways unsteadily for a moment, then speeds out of the area.
Huh?
They just zoomed off on the bike?
Think you could go after them, Jackal?
Bikes are a pain. They're way too fast.
Damn. Didn't expect she'd get snagged like that.
Hey, I swear I saw that bike slow down a bit before hitting Moran.
So Sugar's like kidnapping, quote unquote kidnapping Moran, taking Moran somewhere for some reason.
It slowed down?
Yeah?
Guys, she'll return on her own, so let's just clean this up. Just because she's not here doesn't mean we can slack off.
You're not gonna chase that bike?
I'm more of an intellectual. Not exactly built for physical stuff.
What's an intellectual?
It means I use my head instead of my fists.
Your head? What you gonna do? Headbutt him or something?
How did I know she was going to say that?
Let's just say it's similar.
What a thick skull you've got.
All right, Jackal. Do your thing and help us out.
Gotcha!
All right, to the lobby. at how do you pronounce this? Quotidian? Quotidian? I guess just Quotidian. Quotidian residence in the Ark.
So, what you're saying is...
Fragile.
Liveryn went rogue. She stole Hammering's head that had been contaminated by the crystals, and brought it to Sixo, which led to a terrorist attack in the Ark. And now her whereabouts are unknown.
If you don't mind, could you tell me where she might be? I think she's lying low right now.
Hold up, is she seriously okay? She looks like she's gonna blow.
I'd probably react the same if you or Neon got into trouble.
Ah, right. That makes sense. Yeah, that's also tied to the terrorist attack.
You two, if you're going to whisper, do it properly or just tell me straight.
All right. We'll tell you directly next time.
And what do you intend to do once you find Liveryn?
We'll ask her about Sixo's location.
To be precise, where her core hardware is at.
And then what?
No idea. I'm not sure what they'll charge her with.
I see. Let's go then. I think I know where to go.
You're still under house arrest, right? Don't worry, we'll get you out. So gear up and come with us.
No, we're leaving now.
Huh?
I'm okay. Let's go now. Liveryn has worked with Sixo for a long time. She's probably the one who's worked with Sixo the longest. I'm not exactly sure where Sixo is, but I have a rough idea. Looks like you've come to the right person.
Oh, interesting. They're giving us an option here. Okay, so... how'd Liveryn end up working with Sixo?
Probably something you hear often. A massive number of robots got put on transportation jobs, so the Pathfinder squad, well, we lost ours.
Yeah.
Ingrid tried asking around everywhere, but there wasn't anywhere to put us. So we just barely scraped by.
And that's what Liveryn described earlier.
No.
In the Crystal region, I think.
Life was really hard back then. I had a younger sister, Liveryn. Her and I moved in together because we were broke. Liveryn and I didn't have jobs, but my sister, she kept getting into trouble somehow. It was really tough. That's when I decided to work in the service industry. Then, my sister got into big trouble, and suddenly we had this huge debt to pay off. Liveryn disappeared for a few days, then came back with a ton of money. I guess that's when she started working as a transporter for Sixo. Anyway, we took care of my sister's mess. And after that, Liveryn started spending more and more time outside. She earned a lot. We moved into a new place, got some furniture, bought lots of clothes, and stocked up on food. Back then, Liveryn was transporting illegal goods, dangerous items bought on the darknet. She never got caught by Enoch because she knew the Ark's roots like the back of her hand. She was good at it, even if it was illegal.
And Sixo probably had the means to pay her, like Sixo is probably has access to a lot of stuff, including the means to pay her.
She made a huge fortune. It felt like stepping into a whole new world. I knew Liveryn wasn't doing exactly honest work, but I didn't say anything. Because she seemed really happy, you know? I can never forget the way she looked when she came home with her hands full of food. It must have been hard for her, since it wasn't exactly normal work. But I guess she put up with it because she could see how happy it made us. That's why I couldn't bring myself to say anything. We kept living like that until my sister died. Small organizations clashed over those dangerous items. And she got caught up in it and died. Liveryn blamed herself, and I resented her. If those items hadn't fallen into their hands in the first place, none of this would have happened.
Hold on, I thought... So, Fragile has a sister? Okay, so... So Fragile had a younger sister, so she's not talking about Fragile. She had a younger sister. And the three of them moved in together, okay. Got it, okay.
It took quite a while before she finally came back. She completely cut ties with Sixo and got back to working with me in the surface industry. Then, out of the blue, she volunteered to join you for the surface exploration mission. Sixo threatened to tell Ingrid about all the illegal things she'd done. And that's how we ended up here.
So Sixo is basically just using information on people as blackmail to control them. Sounds a lot like the real world, huh?
What will you do when you see her?
Find out where Sixo is, and then... I don't know. I haven't really thought about it yet.
Wait, when she'll do when what? What will you do when you see... I'm sure... Okay, so... When you see... Okay, so Rappy's asking her what else is she gonna do when she sees Liveryn. Okay. Let's get going.
All right. We just need to go a little further. Liveryn's probably at the first house we used to live in together. This is the slum. So there are loads of places Enoch can't keep an eye on. I'll take you there.
Okay, so we found Liveryn. Liveryn hugs her knees, staring blankly into space. After a moment, she turns her head toward one corner of the room. Non-perishable rations are stacked high there, enough to last for at least 2 years. A satisfied smile spreads across her face, and she nods.
Yeah, it's okay. I just need to stay like this. If I stay right here, everything will work itself out. Then I'll go out. I'll go see Fragile and apologize to Hammering, too. That
Wait.
should be enough.
She said she's... Okay, so Hammering... Apparently, she probably took the head back to wherever it needed to go to keep Hammering alive. It sounds like. And it sounds like she's just, like, gonna try to hide out here until things blow over. And then... she'll assume that things have basically just... Time will have changed things and helped kind of brush, you know, things under the rug, essentially. And then she's gonna try to go out to them. Is her plan.
By then, a lot of time will have passed.
Yeah, okay.
So things should have settled
That's exactly
down.
what I just said.
Yeah, that's how it'll be. Sixo will probably be dead by then too, right?
Now that we're after Sixo, I'm assuming we're gonna take care of Sixo at some point, but...
Then there'll be no one left to torment me. And since so much time will have passed, everyone will forgive me.
She's just hoping that time will heal everything, because she doesn't know how to deal with it. Otherwise, she's made so many mistakes.
I really wish time would hurry up and pass already.
That's such a terrible way to live life. Like, I can understand where she's coming from. Like, just wanting time to pass just to deal with your problems rather than actually dealing with your problems. I think we can all relate to that. I'm not saying that Liveryn, what she did, is justifiable in any means, but... Liveryn stares blankly into space again. The sound of footsteps reaches her ears. We found her. She goes still, barely breathing. After a moment, the footsteps fade into the distance.
The soundproofing's still awful.
Oh boy. The door bursts open. Startled, Liveryn leaps to her feet and stumbles backward. In the darkness beyond the doorway, she sees a face she absolutely does not want to see.
Liveryn!
Oh man. Jeez. Fragile lunges at Liveryn, knocking her to the ground and straddling her. With no warning, Fragile starts throwing wild punches. Trapped beneath her, Liveryn throws up both arms to protect herself. Jeez Louise.
Again! Fragile! Oh, it hurts! It hurts! die, Liveryn! If we die, there won't be any more pain. So let's just die!
Is Fragile just like... Is the only reason she agreed to come with us is so that she could just like beat up on Liveryn again? Rappy Anise. Rappy and Anise rush in, yanking Fragile away from Liveryn.
Her temper's no joke.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Calm down. Let's talk first.
Commander? Counters?
Liveryn slaps herself across the cheek. I almost thought we slapped her.
It's not a dream. Fragile, you told them? That's right. I'll see to it that you're put in the rehabilitation center.
Damn.
For the rest of your life. You won't ever come back out again. No, Fragile. I'm the victim.
Oh god, here we go again.
Sixo. She made me do it. I had no choice. What do you mean you had no other choice? What the hell have you been doing that she still got you on a leash? Liveryn, out with it! Stop stammering and tell me the truth!
You two should calm down first. I stand before Liveryn. We're going to catch Sixo. You know where she is, right? Tell us.
I don't really know. I've, never actually seen her.
Sixo is an AI. She must have a core hardware, and we want to know where it is. You don't have any idea at all?
Did you say AI? Sixo is an AI?
That's right.
I'm pretty sure she's human.
She's not.
If she's an AI, then why would she do that to me?
She's saying she did something in like a human form to her, like, or what? Liveryn, I guess she's just saying in general, why would she treat her like that? Liveryn, we have no time for that. Do you have any idea where Sixo's core hardware is?
I think I might. At first, at the very beginning, there was always a place where I got the assignments. I didn't actually meet her, but I always received them at the same spot. Through text on the monitor. After some time, it switched to the phone.
Guess she figured making you go back and forth was too risky?
Yes. She must have realized that too.
Then there's a pretty good chance the core hardware's at that first place.
Highly likely.
Lead the way. You remember where it is, right?
I remember. I do, but... Commander, you've got, a lot of power right now, don't you? What on earth are you saying? Then, if I help catch Sixo this time, could you erase everything I did before? Maybe put in a good word with Ingrid and maybe Enoch too? If the past could be undone, maybe we could go back to how things were before. Then maybe I could finally live a proper life. We can't go back. Huh? We can't go back, Liveryn. Why not? You had plenty of chances. But every time one came along, you picked only the choices you weren't supposed to. At every fork, you just went down the paths clearly marked off limits. That's how we ended up here. Look at the paths you've taken. They're a mess, revolting, like trash. And now, you want to undo it all at once? Don't you have any shame? And these?
Fragile knocks over the rations piled in the corner of the room.
Did you really think hiding out here would somehow make everything work itself out? Of course not. You're out of your mind. Just accept your punishment, Liveryn. You have no other choice. I don't want to be punished. What did I do that was so wrong? All I've done is try to make a living. You know that, Fragile. For people like us to live even a halfway decent life, we had no choice but to take risks. You know that too.
I feel like this is just kind of going back and forth for a long time. Like, Liveryn keeps doing the same thing, keeps making excuses, keeps making the wrong choices, yet regrets it all and wishes things were different. Fragile is arguably, or not arguably, justifiably angry, but is just like can't let anything go or give any leeway at all, which, I mean, it's kind of understandable. Like, but I mean, this whole back and forth right here, I feel like this is kind of getting drawn out.
That's how we ended up in a big house, eating good food. I really had no choice.
Liveryn, do you know when I was happiest? Here, in this cramped little single room. I was happiest when the three of us lived together. Even though the future seemed uncertain, we still had hope. And honestly, we were slowly getting better. Little by little. If it weren't for that filthy money you brought, we could have kept going.
Don't give me that nonsense. You were happy too. You stuffed yourself with the food I bought and wore the nice clothes I got, didn't you?
Not once. I've never eaten the food you brought with your filthy money, or even worn a stitch of the clothes you bought.
Wait, what are you wearing right now? That's the one I got for you.
This? You bought me this with your first paycheck, you dummy. We even picked it out together. Huh? You don't even remember, huh? You keep making excuses for there being a reason and pretending to be the victim. But it was what you wanted. Deep down, you did it because you wanted to. That's the truth. Do as you're told, and accept your punishment, Liveryn.
No, I don't want to.
Commander, it'd be best to remove Liveryn's brain for a scan.
Gosh.
Once that's done, take it up to the surface and feed it to the wild animals.
Jeez Louise, Fragile.
It's completely rotten, so I'm not sure if they'll even eat it.
Liveryn, are you scared of Sixo or of getting punished?
Both.
We will no doubt catch Sixo. So if you're gonna pick a side, you might as well go with the stronger team. Sixo can't do anything for you, but I can.
How?
If you cooperate this time, I'll ask for leniency. I'll try to stop your exile and memory wipe, but anything beyond that is out of my hands.
Really? Is that really all I can have?
Liveryn, you've killed and hurt so many people in the Ark, and you almost ruined Hammering and Drilly's lives. You nearly destroyed the lives of those two kind, hardworking people just to keep yourself safe. Those completely innocent people who showed you nothing but kindness almost lost everything because of you. Isn't it enough that you've already ruined your life and Fragile's? Damn, at least we're being straight with her.
Our lives aren't...
Yes, they are. Look closely, there's no going back now. It'd take way more time to fix it. Don't let yourself sink any further. If you do, there's no getting out.
I'll do as you say. But you really have to put in a good word for me, okay?
Okay, I'll do my best.
Don't run away this time. I mean it.
I won't.
Well then, I'll leave the rest up to you, Commander.
You're not coming?
I'm under house arrest. And if you were to betray us again, or run away, I don't think I could take it. See you all again.
Jeez. Back to the Deputy Chief's room, okay. Oh, this is gonna be like a 2-hour video. This is long. In Deputy Chief Dobin's office.
You've got some nerve asking to see me.
So...
Fine. Let's hear it.
I guess the question here is he doing something with Mist in the Outer Rim because he just doesn't like those people, or like...
But I'm warning you. The moment you start spouting nonsense, I'll turn you into a beehive.
Oh, so scary, my dear Deputy Chief.
We have come to speak with you. Perhaps it would be best if your subordinates were to withdraw.
Dobin's gaze sweeps over the mass-produced Nikkes that nearly fill the room.
I don't know what you bastards might pull, so I'm not taking any chances. You've got a history of pointing guns at a deputy chief, after all.
Would that be all right with you? We're about to discuss a rather sensitive matter. It wouldn't be wise for your subordinates to hear it.
I appreciate the concern, but they're nothing more than decorations.
Very well, if you wish.
Yikes.
We have come to speak about mist. First, let us examine this together.
Hold on. All of you, out!
Now he's saying to get out. The mass-produced Nikkes hesitate for a moment and then make their way out of the room.
I see your decorations have legs of their own.
You bastards. What the hell do you think you're doing?
It seems you already have some inkling, so I need not show you the list. It seems that quite a few of your men have purchased mist.
Guess life is boring when they have a boss like you.
Never heard that before.
Then I suggest you take this opportunity to listen carefully. A number of your subordinates, no, in fact, a considerable majority of them, have records of purchasing mist. And not merely once or twice. We have confirmed that they are habitual users. I trust there is no need for me to explain what happens to military personnel caught using mist, is there?
I had no idea about this.
Ah, I see. In that case, would it be all right if the Underworld Queen were to conduct an investigation and report the findings to the central government? Or perhaps to the press?
You punks think you can threaten me?
Of course not.
Of course.
Santa's like, yeah, we can.
I believe it would be wise for us to be on the same page.
Oh, my bad. Of course, we're not threatening you.
Dobin slams his fist on the table.
You damn bastards! How dare you threaten a deputy chief of the Ark? You really must have a death wish. Fine. What charge should I slap on you? Treason? Collusion? Just say the word!
Please, calm yourself. We have come to make a deal with you. From this moment onward, I ask that you take all authority from your subordinates. Whatever may occur, ensure that they are unable to act. Having them take some time off would also be an effective approach. As for the duration, 3 days should suffice.
Isn't that too short? Give them a week off, and they'll thank you for it.
Has also taken part, has he not? I cannot help but think that even 3 days is rather ample.
What is she asking him to do? Take all authority from your subordinates. Okay, so basically just make sure that all of his subordinates have no authority to do anything, and then make them take time off for 3 days to a week. And the commander's also taken part, has he not? I'm not sure what she's talking about us for, but...
Huh. True that. 3 days will be more than enough for him.
Are they just trying to buy us time to go after Sixo with this, or what's the...
What the hell are you playing at? My men are the best of the best. What's the point of telling them to sit around and do nothing for 3 days?
They just don't want him to get involved in the Outer Rim?
Planning to let the Ark descend into chaos while they twiddle their thumbs?
Among your subordinates, those who use mist are nothing more than Sixo's puppets.
Yeah, they don't... Okay, that makes sense. If we go after Sixo, they don't want Sixo to have any kind of power to do anything while we're actively attacking her.
To think that such individuals, mere playthings of a back-alley thug, should be entrusted with key positions in the Ark is utterly preposterous.
You haven't exactly been blind to it, have you? Your men aren't what they used to be.
The power structure is intricately entwined, and one cannot simply strike at it without care. If we were to take out the puppet master herself, order would be restored. We shall see to it during those 3 days.
You're going after Sixo? What a load of crap. That thing can't be caught.
As we said, we will see to it. All you need to do is strip them of their authority for 3 days, and thereafter, you may fully enjoy the benefits that follow.
What's your game here?
Sixo is presently preparing a large-scale terror attack on the Ark. On the day of its execution, she intends to use your subordinates, who have been reduced to puppets, to sow confusion in the response. It is our purpose to see this prevented.
You're getting almost nothing out of this. Spill your real plan.
While there are those like you who act solely for personal gain, you would do well to remember that there are also those who act without seeking any.
You thugs sure talk big.
If you give us your word, we shall hand you this list in 3 days. I ask that you make your decision here, at this very moment.
Fine. I'll do it.
Thank you. Rosanna, please check.
Let's see. All caught on tape.
Very well. We shall be on our way.
So, the deputy chief doesn't even offer tea to his guests? Duly noted.
Sakura and Rosanna leave the room. Dobin rises from his seat, staring blankly into space. Then he grabs whatever is within reach and hurls it, smashing it to smithereens. He's got quite the temper, huh?
Damn it! Damn it! Those back alley thugs! How dare they! Ah!
I mean, dude, all your freaking underlings are hooked onto drugs. Like, what are you mad about?
This can't go on. My influence is slipping fast.
He just cares about his own power.
I've got to rack up a big achievement, something spectacular! Anything just to prove myself!
Oh, here we go, Outer Rim. Okay, so this is Sugar and Moran. Black Typhoon carrying Sugar and Moran races through the Outer Rim. We still don't know why Sugar grabbed her.
Hey, what the heck do you think you're doing?
Found Sixo's base, I think.
What?
We're heading there now. Thought I'd put on a little act to throw her off. Not bad, huh? Could have snagged Best Actress, right?
How do you find it?
Best Actress, who's that?
Sixo reached out, asking if I'd keep taking jobs guarding the mist production facilities. I was about to blow her off without a second thought. But then that saying popped into my head. To catch a tiger, you have to enter its den. So, I told her I'd do it. I worked my butt off. And that's when I started thinking she wasn't human or a Nikke. Then seeing her give different orders to 23 locations at once confirmed my suspicions. If she's not human or a Nikke, what else could she be? Some kind of virtual human, obviously.
Virtual human?
The fact that no one had seen her true form made me even more suspicious. So I checked every wire in all 23 mist production facilities. If she's a virtual human, she'd definitely travel through the wires.
That makes sense.
The Outer Rim's wiring is a mess. Everything's all tangled up. You can't tell where it starts or ends. Still, I checked. If even one wire from each of the 23 production facilities led to the same place, I figured that's where Sixo would be.
And Sixo would have had to have built that full infrastructure, right? Like, or gotten some underlings to do it without knowing.
I dug into the ground a little at a time, on the sly. Kept looking, even while I was on protection duty.
So, did you find it?
Yeah, I found it. Each of the 23 mist production facilities has a single wire that leads to the same place. And that's where we're headed.
So is Moran and Sugar gonna blow this up without the commander? This is a cool art, by the way.
This is the closest I've ever gotten since I could have been discovered. I didn't want to go alone, so I brought you along.
I guess 2 are better than 1. But I still can't forgive what you did.
Yeah, my bad. I shouldn't have doubted you. What happened to the Peony Association is largely my fault. I'm sorry about that too.
This must be from some former event that I haven't gone through yet, because I haven't gone through all of like the story with Moran and stuff and her. The whole thing with this, like I I'm missing some context here, but that's okay. I'll go back through those events later.
If someone had no choice but to take that job, I won't turn my back on them. Not now, not ever. And when someone ends up stuck in crap they didn't choose, someone's gotta pull them out.
If they didn't know it was wrong, then that's the right thing to do. But if someone does it knowing it's wrong, I'd make the same choice too.
Yeah, that's why Sixo has to be taken down. She's the one who creates the filth and drags desperate people into it without a second thought. We have to get rid of her. The scavengers also take cleanup jobs, you know?
So who requested this?
Consider it a volunteer gig.
Nice one, scavenger.
There's a tunnel up ahead. Perfect place for a base.
All right, let's keep moving.
And I mean, if Sixo's an AI, what can Sixo do? I mean, to stop this. Black Typhoon tears ahead even faster.
Is it just me, or is it getting kind of warm in here?
Yeah, the temp just shot up.
Are you sure we're at the right place? There aren't any guards or anything.
Maybe she has her own facility?
If she's that meticulous, she wouldn't have put anyone in such an important position. You never know where the information might leak.
Wait a sec. I'm getting tons of messages. Looks like Jin might be in some kind of trouble.
Ignore them. I'm getting them too.
What? The messages?
Yeah, it's definitely Sixo. That means we're at the right place.
Sixo's trying to, like, get their attention.
Maybe we should at least check what it says.
No, she's obviously going to threaten us and make us fight each other or back down.
I can handle it.
Don't look. There's no telling what's in there. You won't be able to ignore it if you do. That's what Sixo's good at. Let's just keep going.
You've got guts.
That's why I fought you.
Black Typhoon barrels through the tunnel, wind whipping past. Moran feels the heat rising, pressing against her skin. They're in the outer rim in a tunnel. Is Sixo's, like, lair basically just gonna be like a giant computer generating kind of thing? Like, that's what's generating the heat? Yeah, okay, so that's what I was just thinking. Rows of monitors line the walls. Their screens flashing with endless streams of letters, but she can't make out a single one at this speed. Just then a second bike rumbles from behind. Moran twists her head to look.
What? Someone's chasing us!
Probably one of Sixo's lackeys.
Damn, they're fast! We might get caught up soon.
Not a chance.
Black Typhoon accelerates, gaining speed. The bike behind keeps pace, engines roaring in pursuit. As this scenery flashes by in streaks, Moran catches sight of something in the distance. A huge yet outdated computer standing tall amidst the chaos.
I see a computer!
So that's probably the computer Liveryn was talking about, but it probably got moved to this location because it had the original hardware on it. So it probably isn't in the same location that Liveryn would take us to then.
This has to be her base.
So that's Sixo.
Maybe?
You good with computers?
I know how to play games.
If it's a computer, we're supposed to, like, hack it or something, right? How are we even supposed to...
The pursuing bike roars as Logi sprays bullets. A shot hits Black Typhoon's rear, ripping a hole straight through the metal frame.
Large caliber weapon. That thing's a Nikke.
Interesting.
Not good. She's catching up. Looks like she's got a nice ride, but it's still no match for Black Typhoon.
What do we do? The computer's right there, and she's still right on our tail.
Time to put our heads together.
Hey, you're going in without any plan?
Nah, Moran. We at least found where the virtual human's base is. If we hadn't gone for it, we wouldn't have made it this far.
That's kind of a cool image.
Are you okay?
I don't know who the Nikke is though. Oh, you know what? Okay, so that's that Nikke. That's the one that we saw before. Never mind. We know who it is. That's the one that was shut the door on EH during that terrorist attack. That was in there with Sixo. She's kind of like probably Sixo's closest like bodyguard or something.
I'll be fine. It only hit my back. Ram it! Smash that computer to pieces. I don't know what it is, but it must be important. Like you said, let's go for it.
Nice. That's a perfect plan.
The pursuing bike surges closer as Logi opens fire. That's right, Logi. I should have realized who it was when they said the name. Gunshots tear through the air, the muzzle fixed on Black Typhoon's engine.
How dare you!
Moran leaps off Black Typhoon. There she is. She has such a cool design too. She's got like the elf ears, the red hair. Super cool. Super sick design. Suspended in midair, she swings her fist at Logi. A shot rings out, Logi fires, but the bullet's screaming straight... Oh wait, a shot rings out, Logi fires, the bullet streaming straight towards Moran's punch. Her fist shatters the round, damn, and drives into Logi's face. The two collide in a tangle of bodies and metal, and Logi's bike spins out, skidding across the ground. Sugar glances back. The distance between her and the fallen pair grows quickly. Then Moran pushes herself up and gives Sugar a quick wave. Sugar smirks slightly and cranks the throttle wide open. So the computer must... What is it like? I mean, it could be any of these ones, right? Like, is it just this... Or maybe it's just this whole thing? It's probably just this whole thing here. All the wires coming out of it. These are just little screens and stuff. It's probably this thing in the center. The old computer's monitor looms closer and closer. At the last second, words flash across the screen. I'll make you regret ever being alive.
What the hell? Spit it out.
A thunderous roar shakes the tunnel.
I never knew a place like this existed.
Alright, we're here. Interesting. Okay, so EH is here. Liveryn is... So maybe this was the place that Liveryn used to always go.
We ended up taking a very strange route.
Are we in the same place, though? Or where? Maybe we're... See, I'm confused. I don't know if our group right now is in the same place where Sugar and Moran are at. Maybe we're somewhere different.
Yeah, we squeezed through this tiny hole that barely fit one person, then crawled like maniacs. Man, it was rough. And then, bam! A tunnel suddenly popped up right in front of us.
Seeing how well it's hidden, it seems like we're in the right place.
Yes. There's an old computer just a little further ahead. That's where I always got my assignments.
All right, let's keep going.
Huh? Aren't there supposed to be guards or something? Lost rooms usually have that kind of stuff.
It's always been like this. Having guards is a risk in itself.
Man, her paranoia is seriously next level.
I guess that's how she's managed to get this far.
What about autonomous defense weapons?
That's what I was thinking.
None. She said they use way too much power, and having them around would probably make people suspicious.
You two seem pretty close.
No, not really. We just worked together for a long time.
Figured you might want to know. Hammering's head got delivered safely. We managed to extract all the E2 crystals, and she'll be getting a new body soon.
Good to know. I'm glad Hammering made it.
She'll be fine.
Thank God.
Right. Commander.
Oh, hopefully we can save Liberalio, man. I don't want Liberalio to die.
Do you think I could maybe meet Hammering someday? I want to apologize.
It should be fine if she wants to meet.
Right. Of course.
Keep at it.
Sorry?
Keep owning up to your mistakes and apologizing to everyone you've hurt. That's all you can do.
What if they won't forgive me?
Just keep at it. Whether they forgive you or not is their call.
But I really can't go on like that my whole life.
You'll have to for the rest of your life.
So, were you forgiven?
No.
Looks like you'll be begging for forgiveness forever, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any meaning to that?
I don't know. But we still have to do it.
So, how do you receive forgiveness?
I don't know that either.
Everyone stop.
Interesting.
It's blocked.
What?
Liveryn takes off running. I look ahead. A solid wall towers in front of me. The old computer Liveryn mentioned isn't anywhere in sight. There's absolutely nothing here. Liveryn, don't tell me you...
No, I swear it was here. Maybe she moved it somewhere? I'll check again. I can find it, I promise.
Commander, I don't wish to say this, but she may be stalling for time.
Wait, stalling for time? No, that's not it, I swear.
Hold on. Is that the sound of a motorcycle?
Huh?
Huh. Everyone, get away from the door.
At EH's yell, everyone moves instinctively. Just blew the wall open. The wall flies apart in the explosion. Sugar... Okay, so we are in the right spot. Sugar and Black Typhoon burst out of the flames and dust. So we did come to the right place, and Liveryn did lead us to the right place. It's just that the place probably grew and evolved and whatever over time. Sugar rolls across the floor, then lies still. Uh-oh. Our eyes dart back and forth from the shattered wall to Sugar.
What the... Whoa! What the hell?
Sugar. I dash to Sugar, who shifts her gaze to look at me.
Partner,
What on earth happened?
there's something in my jacket pocket. Make sure you keep it safe.
I quickly rummage through Sugar's jacket pocket and find a small note folded twice.
Please.
Sugar stares straight at me. I hastily open the note. Sugar's... Sugar's coffee recipe, 1 spoon of coffee, 12 spoons of sugar. Does this even count as a recipe?
Yeah, it's a recipe. A special recipe.
Get some rest.
I'll take 5.
Sugar closes her eyes. She looks as though she's sleeping peacefully. Yet, there's not a single part of her that's unhurt. At that moment, someone's burst through the smoke.
Sugar! You idiot! Are you okay? Huh? What are you guys doing here?
Commander, over here! Over here! This is Sixo's computer. It's broken, though?
What the heck?
Excuse me. The dark net has been shut down. It appears to be related to you. So I am contacting you regarding this.
So we just took Sixo out? Like it was that easy? Interesting, okay. So we didn't really do anything. Like we just kind of watched them do it. And then Sugar made like a dramatic little ending there. So we are on our way to Enix's room after getting her call.
Feels like we've been wandering around without really accomplishing anything.
That's, yeah, exactly.
Tell me about it. But hey, at least it proves Liveryn wasn't lying. And that she's tight as heck with Sixo.
The dark net was shut down, right?
Yeah, that means Sixo was actually inside that busted computer.
Where's Logie, though?
But something tells me this isn't over.
Yeah, me too.
Got a minute? I have something to report.
Ah! You almost gave me a heart attack!
Moran's done with treatment. Not that there was much to fix. Sugar's injuries are worse than they looked, so she's still being treated. The bike is in the shop too.
Is there even a proper repair center in the Outer Rim?
There is. It's illegal, but it's reliable, so relax.
That makes absolutely no sense.
What about Liveryn?
She's with the other members of Cafe Sweetie.
Huh?
They're going through Enix's blind spots in the Ark, one at a time. Liveryn's taking the lead, and Cafe Sweetie's installing surveillance cameras. Think of it as clearing out the blind spots in the Ark, once and for all.
It's kinda weird that you suddenly bring up Cafe Sweetie.
With sugar involved, they probably couldn't just sit back. The work's going smoothly. In about 2 weeks, Enoch won't have any blind spots left in the Ark.
Feels like it's both good and bad. Anyway, what's Exotic up to now?
I feel like there could have been a little bit, that's felt a little anticlimactic. Like, I could have had at least like a, I don't know. Like, we didn't even see Sugar and Moran defeat Logi and blow up the computer or anything. Like, we didn't really see much of a manifestation of Sixo. Like, I feel like they could have done a little more with that, considering how much it's built up and how big the secret was around Sixo for all this time. Like, we're kind of just like blowing through it in like one go here.
We're currently working with the Peony Association to take down the Mist production facilities. Hidania and Semakai will be joining soon, so this should wrap up quickly. Thanks for the help.
I didn't do much anyway.
Just having you with us lifts morale. It's like having a rock-solid ally behind us. I didn't get a chance to say this before, but thank you for helping Crow. Well then, I'll get in touch again if anything comes up.
Alright, so what's the plan now?
We should meet Enoch first and decide our next move.
Excuse me.
Speak of the devil.
The dark net, which had been shut down, is now back online.
Just as I thought.
However, there is a network delay, rendering it unstable. The hardware you destroyed is assessed to have been Sixo's core hardware. It is likely hardware repeatedly modified to allow her to utilize her abilities to their full extent. Sixo is still alive. Though her capabilities are likely diminished, she may be using relatively lower performance hardware as her core hardware. Or distributing her functions across multiple units that complement each other.
Okay, so she's not gone yet.
So, how do we shut her down for good?
I was about to say, that seemed a little anticlimactic.
Calculating. There is no definitive solution at this time.
Can't you, like, find Sixo with your super AI search thing?
Super AI search thing.
Negative. That is impossible.
Oh, what a pain!
Terrorist attack detected.
Okay.
What?
Terrorist attacks using E2 crystals are occurring simultaneously at 5 locations.
Oh my gosh, this again?
Excuse me while I respond to the attacks.
Is she showing off that she's still alive?
Let's help wherever we can. Enoch doesn't give a damn if people die.
Commander, have Enoch locate the nearest terrorist attack area.
I look toward the source of the scream. I feel like this is just getting kind of repetitive now at this point. Like, we already went through this with Anise, right? And we also had a terrorist attack, like, previously in the story that was, you know, due to Crow and all that stuff. But I mean, it's kind of just like a repeat. A man is running toward me, terrified. No way.
Run! Run!
Damn it! Here too?
Our eyes meet. I see the fear in his gaze. He grabs me and cries out, his eyes pleading.
You're the commander, right? Of the commando unit or whatever, right?
Please stay calm. We'll handle it.
Thank goodness. I'm so glad I found you.
The man raises his arm, and my eyes follow his hand. A glass bottle rests in his hand. Inside, a crystal glimmers as circuits flash across it. Is he trying to kill us? The glass breaks, and the crystals scatter in every direction. Oh my gosh. Only then do I take a good look at the man's face. His eyes are glazed and drool runs down his chin. A mist attic. Okay, so they're just basically targeting us. Wrapping in each dash towards me, I push off the ground, shoving them back with everything I've got. The crystal shoots out, trapping the man who just threw it right in place. He doesn't move at all, probably already dead. I glance around only to find the crystals are extending toward us fast.
Commander, are you alright?
I'm fine. I glance around rapidly. Crystals shoot up, surrounding us like a cage. I'm getting really tired of these crystals, man. We spent so long in the crystal region, and then Anise defeated the crystals in the Ark, or like, you know, dealt with that. And now we're just dealing with it again. It's kind of like... It's just getting kind of repetitive with these freaking crystals, I'm not gonna lie.
Shit, we're trapped!
Rappy takes aim with her 7 Dwarf 0. Don't shoot, the shards will fly everywhere. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Straight ahead, text appears on a flickering monitor inside the shop. Nice to meet you, I'm Sixo. Since you've gone through the trouble, I thought I'd repay you in my own way. You even went after civilians. That's way more despicable than I thought. I'll take that as a compliment. The commando unit is such a nuisance, so I figured it was better to get you out of the way while I had the chance. Don't worry, you won't be alone. Mint, Prika, and Avistar will be joining you soon. Oh, jeez. And not just them, Commander. Every Nikke, every human connected to you, I'll send them all along with you. That's fine, right? I mean, it's better when everyone goes together. I'll catch you no matter what. And how exactly do you plan to do that? Losing my core hardware is a bit unfortunate, I'll admit. But I'm everywhere. That's immortality in the truest sense. You can't catch me, ever. And neither can Enoch. Oh my, the E2 crystals are expanding, how frightening. It was a pleasure meeting you. Farewell. The monitor shudders as crystals burst upward, then the screen goes black. She really gets on my nerves.
Anise. Hang tight, Commander. Rappy and I will get you out. So you better make sure we all get out of this in one piece, too. Got it?
I trust you.
What if a shard hits your head? And Rappy doesn't have Nymph anymore. I'll find a way through, so you two just get out.
What the heck is that sound?
It sounds like the crystals are breaking.
The sound is getting closer. We all watch with bated breath.
Firepower! Firepower!
Yo! Hell yeah. Okay. Wait, why? What the fuck? So, okay, this is... I was not expecting this. Okay. She's not wearing her normal uniform, first of all. And she's just busting up the crystals? What the heck? I didn't expect we were going to see Neon this quickly. That's sick, though. I did not expect that. Oh my gosh, okay. I honestly was getting a little bit bored of the story just now. I was just like, come on, like... We're going through, like, this whole Sixo thing. It was anticlimactic. And then we get another terrorist attack. Crystals, like, we've been through this before, but okay, so at least we get a fresh of breath there here with freaking Neon coming out of nowhere. That's awesome. What is this? Is like new? This is all new. New outfit entirely. Okay, I mean, this isn't the new body that was designed for already, was it? Like, is this just a new outfit, or what is this? I mean, she's busting through crystals, so like, what does that tell you? And there's Neon, approaching as she tears through the crystals with bare hands. Hold on a second. This is really resemblant of freaking the punch that Lilith did. Remember Lilith was like when she punched Nayuta at the very end of Goddess Fall? This is like the exact same kind of like image, right? But it's Neon and it's not it's not Lilith. But Lilith had the ability to just like slash through and bust stuff with her hands. Like, that's interesting. This is super cool.
Firepower! Firepower! What?
Hell. Just like, what the hell? Neon spots us and waves at us cheerfully. Just when she's about to punch the crystals between us, she suddenly stops.
Right! It'd be bad if these shards get everywhere!
Neon wraps her arms around the crystal as it rises, and my chest drops with a sickening jolt.
There!
Neon twists the crystal she's holding, it snaps it off, leaving only the base behind. She points to the cleared path behind her.
I've cleared a path! Let's go!
Okay, we've got a new Neon already. Holy crap. That is sick. She looks so good. I wish they would just tilt her a little bit more to face us a bit. Like she's kind of at a bit of an extreme angle here, but that looks sick as hell.
What?
Rappy's like, what the fuck?
In the...
World? We're all just like, what the fuck? Okay, so now we're gonna get more backstory on Neon. Dude, this is going on for so long. Oh my gosh. I expected this just to be like a quick 20-minute video. I've been sitting here for 2 hours and 16 minutes after we went through the end of like chapter 44. This is a lot of content. Holy moly. I'm gonna sit here. Hold on, let me check my phone. Make sure I didn't miss any texts from anybody important. Man, I might have to get up and get some water, go to the bathroom. Okay. Let me go do that. I'm gonna go use the restroom and get some water. I'm gonna be back in a second. I'm gonna keep letting this record. And we'll get into Neon here in a second. So I'll be right back. Okay. Here we go. Let me get Nikke going here again. So get this here. All right. So now we're gonna get apparently backstory on what happened with Neon catching up to us. 1 hour ago at MMR level P. Damn, she looks awesome.
There we go.
Now, did they upgrade? My question here is, did they upgrade her body, or did they just give her like a new suit? Like a new clothing?
How does it feel, having a new body?
Oh my god, they did give her a new body. How did we do this? This was hella fast. I was thinking this was going to happen way later. Hold on, my backlighting just turned off because it got a little later. Let me turn this on. There we go.
Hello.
Anybody home? Why isn't she responding? Ether, did you touch something you shouldn't have?
No, there's no way. I simply followed the blueprint, that's all.
So this is kind of confusing because we had to go to, in order to even read the manual that was on the blueprint, right? We had to go to, they had to have gone to the deep researchers that were left alive, right?
Then what's wrong with her?
I'm just thinking,
Should I keep living as Neon or become Neon?
Neon. That's freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, why does my backlighting keep turning off? The hell? Alright.
Do as you wish.
So what new powers do I have now that I'm Neon?
Tell her, Ether.
You're healthy now.
You're healthy.
But that doesn't sound new.
What I mean is, your body is now impervious to any external interference.
What does that mean? Impervious to any external interference.
No matter what happens, your body won't change. At least, not from anything that currently exists.
I'm lost. Okay, let's see. Saying you're healthy. Your body's now impervious to any external interference. No matter what happens, your body won't change. At least not from anything that currently exists. Does that mean that Neon is incorruptible? Is that what she's saying? She can't be corrupted?
That doesn't sound new either. Isn't that normal?
I mean, if she's saying you can't get sick, like, you're a Nikke, of course you can't get, like, a human disease, but is she referring to corruption?
You're immune to corruption.
Hell yeah, I got it right. Okay. Damn. Has there ever been... Dude! Wait. So... Hold on, let me think about this. So, Rappy's nymph got destroyed, right? Doesn't that mean that Rappy can't be corrupted either? Does that mean that Anise is the only one on the team that can be corrupted? I can't remember if Rappy is able to be corrupted or not because of her not having nymph. That's interesting, though.
Ooh. In theory, even E2 crystals and dark matter can't affect your body. I'm not sure about Vaphaus, though.
Interesting. That's crazy. So, the technology that... So she's sweet. So, Neon's overspec is like even like more powerful in a way, like than Rappy and Anise, right? Like if E2 crystals and dark matter can't even affect her, like, and it's only Vaphaus.
Ooh.
Neon's like, I like this.
No external substance can enter your body at all.
Interesting.
Does that mean I'm basically indestructible?
I mean, that's what I was saying, right? She looked kind of like freaking Lilith bashing through the crystals.
More like you're immune to everything.
Okay, so she can still get damaged, but she just can't... And nothing that's like... in the Nikke universe that affects Nikkes can really affect her, maybe other than Vaphaus.
What exactly are you two going on about?
I'm actually all healthy now.
That's... You know... I just thought because, you know, like Princess wanted nothing more than Neon to not be sick, right? Like... And that was the body that she was designing. She was basically designing a body that would allow... And didn't she say that? She said that in chapter 43, I think. That she would make it so that Neon never got sick again. And look at the earrings. I just saw the earrings. I knew the earrings were going to have a significance, remember? I was talking about this. I kept saying those earrings are so unique. Because Princess had the crown. Her hair was kind of like, or she had the little crown on her head, and her hair was similar to Crown's hair, right? I saw that, but then I saw, okay, and then, you know, she had the earrings that I thought, you know, in Neon's glasses. And I was like, those earrings are so unique, like they have to show up somewhere and have some significance. And it's funny that she added them to Neon's new body. That's so cool. Okay, I feel a little bit better now after what happened with Liberaglio. I still don't not like what happened with Liberaglio at all. And I really hope Liberaglio is not just dead and gone. I mean, her brain is still intact, right? But I'm glad that we ended on a note of like better than that, right? To just end the whole chapter on what happened with Liberaglio would have been very depressing. And this long drawn out story here leading up to this point was actually getting a little bit boring. I'm glad that we have we get to see this. This is super cool. Is there anything else I notice about it? It's you notice that like the lines on her jacket and stuff is probably similar to like the illuminated wires and stuff that she saw on the ground that were left behind for her. You know, that she was able to see through her glasses. That's super cool. Okay, I'm not seeing any. Oh, even the brooch on her neck, isn't that similar to the one that Princess wore?
What else?
The only thing, I just wish they would just turn her head a little bit more to face forward. Like, she's very diagonal. Like, I like everything about it. It's just her face is like so turned sideways. It looks just a little odd.
That's all there is.
Like Jian, you know, her face turned slightly sideways, but it looks more natural. Neon's like really turned out there.
Your body itself has become a key.
Okay, a key to what? The key before was a key to the technology. So now what is her body a key to?
Ether?
In short, your body now holds the essence of lost technology.
Damn, okay. That's wild.
That's enough.
Jian, shut up. Shut the fuck up, Jian. You can't freaking keep trying to keep secrets. Like, this is our unit. This is our Neon. Back off.
If she knew how precious her body is, wouldn't she take care of it?
Exactly.
Then what about these glasses?
They don't have any special functions anymore.
Hmm.
The light doesn't work and Boom doesn't run either.
That's so funny. Boom was still installed on her glasses from freaking Eleg. Oh my god. That is hilarious.
Those things have been completely transferred to your body. So now your glasses are just a sturdy pair of glasses.
Okay. You can't take away Neon's glasses, right?
Well, that's a bit of a bummer. I really liked my supervision.
Really? Like, or not really, but like, seriously, like, you gotta let her keep her supervision.
Also, the repaired deep outside are yours to command however you please.
She has an army of deep soldiers now? What? Okay, this is wild. So Neon not only has like a body filled with like lost technology that the VTC was perfecting, but now Neon's like the captain. That's probably why she's got the captain hat, because she is like the captain of Deep now. Like, that's insane. And you know what's interesting? She has the same hair color as Nayuta. I don't know if that's any significance. Just saying.
To them,
could be totally
the
random.
key is basically a royal seal.
Right. Okay.
So, what do you want to do?
For now, mind if they hang around here for a bit? I just need to sort things out with the niece first. Then I'll come back and decide.
You do realize MMR isn't a hotel, don't you?
She's like, this is my new place. What you talking about?
Oh, come on. Don't act like you didn't gain anything from me. While building me, the over-the-top Neo-Neon, I'm sure you've picked up plenty of tech along the way.
Over the top Neon. Yeah, what are they going to do with that tech? Like, just keep like, what is Jian's goal in all this? Jian has been experimenting with weird stuff like the whole time. I mean, she incorporated, you know, like she did that stuff to Uni. She kind of built in the freaking extra core, what was it, like a rapture core or something, into Mihara, I believe. Like, does Jian have any kind of an end goal here?
You've got a point.
So, I think it's only fair that I ask for this much, right?
Fine. Do as you like.
I'll be back before you know it. Mind showing me the way out?
Ether, would you mind?
Sure. Oh, just a sec.
What now?
So, does this mean I'm part of Bacillus now? Just saying, I'm not really into shady corporations.
Naturally. After all, we made you.
If my boss finds out, she's definitely not letting this slide. Bacillus actually stealing an Elysian Nikke and building her a new body? That's tactically unforgivable.
Okay, so this is a really cute face, by the way. So wait, are we saying that when we actually get this version of Neon playable, that she's gonna be Bacillus? So we finally get a strong Bacillus unit? Because I was literally just saying today, I was like looking at my Bacillus Nikkes and I'm like, dude, like Elysian's got some crazy units, Tetra's got some really good units, you know, like Bacillus I feel like doesn't have a lot. We've got Mihara, you know, but...
I mean, this is the kind of thing that escalates into a corporate war, isn't it?
Probably.
That makes sense. I'll discuss it with Ingrid and see if we can work it out.
Oh? That was easier than I thought. Sounds like the tech you got from building me really won you over.
Yeah, of course it's Jian.
Now,
She
please
loves
go.
that stuff.
You're far too noisy.
You're far too... It's Neon, what do you expect?
Okay.
And she's like, okay.
You're really coming back? You bet. Good. I'd really like you to return. You're just itching to take me apart, aren't you? Yep. The blueprint's completely erased.
Interesting.
It disappeared as soon as we started making your body. There wasn't even time to back it up. That's why Jian's being so nice to you. If we'd had the blueprint, well, you'd already be out the door. Oops, Jian told me not to say that. My bad.
Ether's like, I don't care.
So that means I can get a little full of myself, huh?
Ether's like, Ether's seen enough of the shit that Jian's done. She's just like, I know how Jian is. Like, I don't care. I'm just gonna say what I want.
By all means, get all smug. You're the one holding the reins. You being this nice is making me super uneasy. I kinda need to stay in your good graces, too. You know that tech in your body? In a way, it's humanity's long-awaited breakthrough.
Okay, so it's impervious to, like, it can't be affected by dark matter, by E2 crystals, maybe by Vophouse, but basically corruption, nothing can get through. I'm just curious, like, what kind of power she has, like, interesting.
For Nikke's, it's immunity to corruption.
Yeah.
For humans, it's immunity to all diseases.
Okay, interesting.
So maybe that kind of era isn't just wishful thinking anymore.
Damn.
So I really hope you'll come back and cooperate with us. Not gonna lie, that threw me off a bit. You'd be surprised how devoted I am to humanity.
Makes sense. I think Ether's, and you know, she works around some shady people in the very classified areas of the Ark, but it's a good thing she is, you know, committed to humanity, right? At present, at the Ark Square.
And that's how Neon was born.
Rappy's like, what?
Hello? Where's my applause and cheers?
Clap, clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
Woohoo.
What the fuck, Rappy? Come on.
Wow, thank you.
Oh my god.
But I definitely went to the Outer Rim to help with Anise's performance. And out of nowhere, crystals started popping up everywhere in the city. Even I, Neon, could tell something was really off.
Yeah, I'll fill you in later. Way too much has gone down. And honestly, the show's the least of our worries right now.
I see. Looks like I showed up at just the right moment.
Neon?
Yeah?
Thanks a ton for bringing Mrs. Miss.
No worries. Just make it up to me with some dance and song.
Yep, got it.
How heartwarming. I like it.
Excuse me.
Enoch, how's it looking?
The E2 crystal terrorist attack has been fully contained.
Okay.
20 Nikkes and 82 civilians
Oh
are
my
confirmed
god.
dead.
Where's Sixo?
I am currently unable to determine her whereabouts.
Man, this is a pain. What do we do now?
Enoch. It's safe to say that Sixo can move freely anywhere as long as there's hardware, right?
That's correct. Not all hardware, but any with a power source and a chipset can be accessed anywhere.
Then why don't we just wreck them all?
As of now, the number of such hardware within the Ark is in the hundreds of millions. If you include the Outer Rim, it is immeasurable. Any attempt at destruction is infeasible and would cause irrevocable damage to the Ark's infrastructure.
So what now?
Calculations for possible courses of actions are in progress.
I've got a
Please
suggestion.
go on.
Let's shut down the Ark. Holy cow. That's a thing to do. What would that even... I mean, basically, it might cause people to panic, number one, if they're not informed. Number two, it's going to shut down all productivity in the Ark. It could be risky, right? If you shut it down, you don't have access to defenses. I feel like those are the two main things, right? The Forbidden Library? Oh, we're still going almost... We get on 3 hours in this one.
Do you know Dorothy?
She was looking into Dorothy, right? In the archives?
The pilgrim who took down a heretic in a single blow when the Ark was breached. She's right here in the Ark, and I've been dying to find out what kind of Nikke she really is. I searched everywhere, but found nothing. And I was at my wit's end. Until I got lucky enough to meet her and get her fingerprint. Well, not exactly a fingerprint, but more like a ballistic analysis. It tells me what her body is made of, whether it's damaged, and whether the damage patterns correspond to specific areas or weapons. Using that as a starting point, I carried on with my investigation. My apologies for the late introduction. I'm Irie of the Overseer Squad. The reason I dug into Dorothy's background is simple. She made such a grand entrance and has been working so hard for the Ark. I needed to know whether it's the real deal or just for show.
We needed to know whether it's the real deal or just for show. Okay.
I was convinced that by investigating her past, I could uncover her true intentions. You know, I absolutely love exposing someone's secrets, especially when it's someone who pretends to be all mysterious. That thrill when their hidden side is revealed. But I found nothing. I refuse to believe a Nikke could exist without any records.
Is she just talking to us, or who's she talking to?
No matter who they are, someone always leaves a mark. But with her, there was absolutely nothing.
The central government, got rid of it all.
So I gave up trying to find records in the open. You know, the so-called public records. That left only the hidden records. Of course, even that has its limits. As a member of the inspection unit, I have much higher clearance than ordinary Nikkes. So, I accessed the central government database directly, and still came up empty-handed. If there's nothing in the central government database either, then the only conclusion is that someone deliberately erased her records. Nothing exists without leaving a trace, after all. And I don't believe any record can ever be completely wiped. Every piece of data would leave a trace somewhere. And that's how I ended up here, at the Forbidden Library.
Hey, Arcana.
I know I'm not supposed to be here, but could you please make an exception? Just
She's
this once.
talking to Arcana then.
I just need to check on something about Dorothy, and I'll be right out. I swear. Pretty please. Just once. Really, just this once. I only need 5 minutes. No, 3 minutes. Okay?
Arcana casts a weary glance at Irie. Alright, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Fully active.
So,
Pierce through.
wow, that was very long. I did not expect to be sitting here for another almost like 3 hours going through all that. I thought it was like maybe another 20 minutes to 30 minutes of like content and story, but that was like an entire arc of like stuff about Sixo, and we saw Sugar, and we saw the Underworld Queen, we saw all that stuff, and then Neon got her new body. I was not expecting Neon to get her body that quick. I thought that was going to be like later. That's cool. I think my favorite part out of the last two chapters, 43, 44, is definitely seeing Rappy meet up again with Snow White. My least favorite part was seeing what happened with Liberaglio. I really hope Liberaglio is still alive. I feel like she is, because Mirror was their number one, and her head is still, her brain is still intact. But it was not fun to watch that. And then this last part was like, it was getting kind of like, it was kind of dragging on, feeling repetitive. Like, you know, okay, it's like Crystal stuff again. You know, just a bunch of stuff with Sixo. We didn't like totally defeat Sixo. But then we got to see Neon's new body and learn about that, which is super cool. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna finish going through Licorice Recoil, and we'll see what's next. I'm gonna be dying to know what happens with Liberaglio. That is like the number one thing now on my mind, because I really like her character design, and kind of how she's been a part of the story, and I don't want to see her just end like that. Like, it'd be really annoying. So we'll see. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.